Yeah, what's going on, everybody? This Solomon King coming at y'all from Esoteric Minds, man. Just sitting out here, man, enjoying this breeze, enjoying this nature. You know what I mean? And I got to thinking. You feel me? And you can feel it too. You know, it's a lot of people that's moving up in states of consciousness. You know what I mean? It's about how conscious you are, how conscious you are of this reality, how conscious you are of things around you. You know what I mean? And it's things that try to rock your ass back to sleep too. But it's people moving up in different phases of consciousness and different levels of consciousness, man. It's about unity consciousness, if you understand what I'm saying. You know, a lot of us, it's starting to wake up to see that it's something inside of us that's way greater than who we look at in the mirror. You know what I mean? I'm gonna repeat that. It's something inside of us that's way greater than what we look at in the mirror. You see, and that's something that's dying to come out. You know, a lot of people try to hold it in, try to bottle it in. But if you're holding it in and bottling it in, it's only because you're used to being comfortable in the situation that you're in. You know what I mean? We gotta break that conformity. You know, because on the road to the top, and when I say to the top, I mean higher levels of consciousness here. You know, first off, it get lonely. You feel me? Second, it's fucking scary, yo. It's scary because you don't know what's on the other side of that door, on the other side of that veil. You know, you don't know if you leaving or staying. You don't know if you taking people with you or not. You know what I mean? Because you're only going off of what you see in your mind's eye. You know, I get it. You feel me? It's a lot of things I go through. It's a lot of things I experience. You know what I mean? But would I take it back? No, I wouldn't take it back. You know what I mean? No matter what we go through, it's something that lets you know through synchronicity. It's something that lets you know through these messages, the fucking music everywhere around you. Let you know it's gonna be okay. You know what I mean? If you going through something in this world and it has something to do with the next person, you feel me? You got to keep striving. You got to keep thriving. You got to keep going. You know what I mean? Trust me, a lot of people don't understand universal law, the law of give and receive, cause and effect. You know what I mean? What goes around comes around. People don't realize that yet. But we have been blessed to a point where whatever this is that's in us that then activated, that then came alive, you know what I mean? If we trust that intuition, if we trust it, and if we move towards whatever it wants us to move towards to, your whole life gonna change, your whole reality gonna change, your whole everything gonna change. You know, we sit up here and we worry about time. We sit up here and we look at our age, like time and age is really a thing. You know what I mean? Man made that up. You know, we gotta break a lot of beliefs, yo. You know what I mean? A lot of things we go through, we can't even blame the next person no more for putting us through it because we're putting ourselves through it because it has happened already, or you trying to control something like a future event and you can't control it. You can only stay right here, right now. You know what I mean? Give me a little bit more light. There you go. You can only control here and now, and then you really can't control nothing outside of you. You can only control what's inside of you, the outcomes that's inside of you, the thoughts that try to invade and try to manifest. You know what I mean? Everything originated with a thought, yo. It's a genesis to everything. And those thoughts that you ponder on, those thoughts that you pay attention to, that's what you bring and manifest here. You know what I mean? You either gonna manifest it in your lower three animalistic organs, or you gonna bring life to it where it's gonna last you a lifetime. You see what I'm saying? Either way it go, we doing this shit. We manifesting this shit. We bringing all this shit in, be it heaven or hell, be it angels or demons. We bringing this shit in. You know what I mean? I know it sounds crazy, but we label everything. I try not to label nor judge nothing. Been like that for months. You know what I mean? It's like the more you come to yourself, the more you come to realize. And for some reason, it's outside that you do it. You know what I mean? For me anyway. And I don't know what this is that's inside of me. You know, God, from what something just said, you know, it got to come out, y'all. You know what I mean? The days of trying to control everything, the days of just walking in ego, not knowing, just thinking that you just either struggling and waiting to die, all those days are over. We just gotta let it shine. We just gotta let it through. We just gotta rise in consciousness. You know what I mean? We conscious enough to know. We conscious enough to see it. You know what I mean? It's a thing called unity consciousness. You see, I learned this just in my sleep. So I'm not saying I'm totally up on it, but I know it's a thing called unity consciousness that we pushing towards. You know, it's not about us in a sense. You see what I'm saying? Whatever we doing right now will make our legacy last forever. You see, but it's not about us. It's about the generations after us, our grandkids' grandkids. You see, what we do now is being instilled, programmed, all this in our DNA. You see, and once you plant another seed, should I say, be it however it get planted, you know, that stuff carries on. You know what I mean? We break generational curses. When we break generational curses, that's added to the telomeres. You see what I'm saying? Our generation that's coming up after this will be more wiser, will be more compassionate, will be more caring, will be more unified. You see, love unifies everything. Hate separates. You see what I'm saying? Whatever you're going through in your life, endure that shit. Endurance is key, you know. And you take it one step at a time, one day at a time. Don't worry about what's going on in your ear, because what's going on in your ear, they're trying to put it in your mind. You see what I'm saying? The nose and the ears don't close. We smell bullshit a mile away. We've been awakened to see that shit. You know, it's something that's in us that's real great, that's trying to come out. The only thing that's stopping it is the one we look at in the mirror. You see, we got to beat that mirror match. We got to beat that mirror match. You know what I mean? When you experience other people's come ups, when you experience other people's upgrades and rising, you see, you don't let that make you jealous, because that's not what the universe trying to do. The universe is just trying to show you it's your turn too. You see, it's your turn. You can't be mad at the next person. You can't be mad at the next person. Let those other people stay stuck in guilt. Let those other people stay stuck in hate. Let those other people stay stuck in denial. Let them do that, because it's a realm in many that they stuck in. You see, they're not understanding what's ruling their life. But we understand because we're conscious enough and we're aware enough to know it. And once you become consciously aware, it's all on you, buddy. You know what I mean? It's nothing out here that's gonna judge you. It's nothing out here that's gonna blame you. Whatever's out here, whatever force that it is, whatever you see that keep these trees growing higher and higher, you know, that loves, yo. That loves. That don't seem like it's gonna condemn you to a lake of fire. That don't seem like it's gonna make anything messed up happen to you. Your hell is what you're making it. Your hell is what you're creating. Your heaven is what you're making. Your heaven is what you're creating right here. You see what I'm saying? On earth as it is in heaven. Or should I say in heaven as it is on earth, as above, so below. You see what I'm saying? The Bible teaches you that. It's just that we misconstrued as above, so below. And if you want proof, just do what the master teacher says and pray our Father's prayer. And it shows you as above, so below. It shows you correspondence. It shows you gender. It shows you all that. You see, I don't know what happened to me between last night and today, but whatever it was beautiful. You see, I woke up in the middle of the night, and when I woke up in the middle of the night, something prompted me, showed me how to really pray for your enemies, how to really let go, how to really forgive. I mean, pray for people that hurt you. Pray for people that double cross you, abandon you. It's a way to do it, because words alone are just not gonna do it. You gotta sing it from the heart. You gotta make it radiate from the heart. You gotta feel it coming from your heart. You see what I'm saying? When you feel it coming from your heart, that's when it's working. If you're just speaking words and casting spells, casting stones, whatever you want to call it. You know, we go so left so much, we don't know what it is to cast our net to the right. You know, when you cast your net to the right, that's thinking from the right brain, guys. You see, right brain, left brain, but they say we just got one. It's about unity. You know, more not promised to nobody. I'm not promised to be here because I asked to go up in the rapture whenever it happened. But I also know that it's ascending in levels of consciousness. You're taking your consciousness from one place to another, from one form to another, form to form to form, shape and form. You see what I'm saying? When you take your conscious from one place to another, you got to leave this body. You got to, because you're moving on to somewhere else. I'm trying to help y'all on to something. For real. I love y'all, man. And y'all stay up, and y'all stay right, and y'all stay healthy. You see, live as long as you can live. We have to bring heaven on earth to see heaven anywhere else. We got to be in the joyous state, in an abundant state. If not, just go up to an acceptance state where you just in acceptance, yo. You know, think about this shit. Think about this shit. I don't know what happened to me between last night and today, but I like it. You know, I always be to myself. I've been to myself for a very long time. You know what I mean? The only thing about my old life that I miss is my sons. You feel me? Don't get me wrong, I miss a lot more, but I'm also aware that what that shit'll bring. You feel me? Change comes when you're ready for it. Change comes when you're ready to be that change that you want to see. You see what I'm saying? Otherwise, you're going backwards and you're falling back to the same routine, the same patterns, the same faces, the same places from where you came from years ago, from where you grew up from. People don't see it. They just don't see it. But we moving on to everything new. We getting off the grid. We're about to start seeing the world. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. The ones that's supposed to hear this. You feel me? I love y'all, man. Y'all be cool. Y'all be straight. Live out here. You know, live. Be free. Have fun. Don't survive just to survive. It might sound crazy, but get out that survival state. Get out that reptilian root brain. We live. We thrive. You see, we love. We have everything going for us. We have fun. We laugh. We be joyous. Let's break these old mental states, man. I love y'all. Happy Father's Day to the fathers. If I don't be on tomorrow, I might be going through my own little thing. You feel me? But y'all stay up, though. And God's going to work everything out in our favor. We just got to let whatever this is that's inside of us that feels so great, we got to let it come out. And then look at yourself in the mirror. I bet you're going to look at yourself different.